Welcome back to SourceFed. I'm Matt Lieberman.
And I'm Bui.
Hooray! That's right. I cut you off. I'm sorry.
The Charlie Challenge, a silly ghost summoning game that just won't seem to die, is causing girls between the ages of 12 to 15 in Colombia to have seizures and hallucinations.
The Charlie Challenge is a game where you stack a pencil on top of another pencil over a piece of paper and ask a demon, Charlie, yes or no questions. We covered this challenge a while back in this video here. The top pencil will spin to either yes or no written out on the piece of paper. Demon Charlie is basically an evil Santa Claus that has the magical ability to visit billions of homes in one night.
Mommy, this year for Christmas, I want a bike. Tough shit, Timmy, you're getting
Colombian news network Caracol has released footage of a group of schoolgirls experiencing the seizures at a hospital after playing the Charlie Challenge.
According to a doctor at the hospital, Dr. Ruiz, the girls came in screaming, mumbling incoherently, hallucinating, and foaming at the mouth. Maybe they just all ate the meat surprise from the school calf.
Rule of thumb, if the word surprise is in it, you're eating actual trash. A bunch of tests were conducted and the doctors ruled out disease, intoxication, and use of hallucinogenic substances.
A local pastor has been praying against witchcraft, but he should be praying against bitchcraft because this is so obviously fake. Right, Matt? Matt?
Hi, I'm Charlie. What's your name?
In New York City yesterday, more than 30 people passed out almost simultaneously on the street after they smoked a bad batch of K2, a synthetic marijuana substitute. The users were seen vomiting, urinating, and twitching uncontrollably and have all since been hospitalized.
The K2 was bought at a shop in the Bedford-Stuyvesant neighborhood. If you don't know what K2 is, it's herbs doused in chemicals meant to trigger the same receptors in the brain that are affected by THC, the psychoactive ingredient in marijuana. However, it's impossible to know what chemicals are used in each particular batch, nor how much of the chemicals are present.
So, hey, maybe instead of smoking synthetic marijuana, maybe, don't. Here's a list of things you could be doing instead of smoking K2.
Smoke regular marijuana.
End of list.
I feel bad, though, that a bunch of people are sick
really
and hurt.
fucking
Kind of
sad,
terrible.
man.
I'm sorry that happened.
Let's just legalize the real things so we don't have people twitching in the fucking street.
Amen. Matt, do you like dinosaurs?
Oh no, I like girls my own age. Also a little bit old. When they get too old, things get a little gross and flat.
No, I mean like dinosaurs, the extinct kind.
Oh, those I liked. When I was a kid, I wanted a dinosaur to be my best friend. We'd go on adventures, I'd ride on his back, and then we'd stomp the shit out of my school and let everyone know that we're in charge. We're in charge.
Okay.
His name was Rory. Rory the roaring raptor, and he was my best friend.
Well, you may want to brace yourself because a new discovery at the University of Texas just disproved a lot of what we knew about dinos.
Were they not huge? Were they tiny? Pocket-sized? I knew it! Rory can fit in my pocket! My own little pocket monster! My own little Pokemon. Obligatory Pokemon Go reference! Yeah!
No, Matt, dinosaurs apparently had lips and they didn't roar at all. They cooed like croo, croo.
No. I don't like that at all. You're basically telling me that Rory's name isn't Rory, it's Cooey, and I'm not gonna ask my best friend to change his name to something dumb.
It's okay, Matt.
I mean, I guess it's, yeah, thanks. It's just like, it's a kind of a silly noise, right? Actually kind of cute, yeah. Kind of like a Pokemon. Obligatory Pokemon Go reference. Doppelganger, a look-alike or a double of a living person. Sometimes a paranormal phenomenon, sometimes a harbinger of bad luck.
Science journalist Zaria Gorvit wrote an in-depth article on the BBC called "You Are Surprisingly Likely to Have a Living Doppelganger." The piece explores whether or not there's a possibility that everybody on the planet matches up with somebody who looks just like them. The piece also features photography from Francois Brunel, who has photographed over 200 doubles for a project called I'm Not a Lookalike.
When asked why people are so interested in meeting their doppelganger, Brunel answered, "If you meet someone that looks like you have an instant bond because you share something, and not just pie," added me. He didn't say that. But he should have.
Research shows people tend to judge people who look like themselves to be more trustworthy and attractive.
The conclusion Gorvit draws as to whether or not it's possible for everyone to have a doppelganger is this. You might expect that even if there are 7.4 billion different faces out there with 7.4 billion people on the planet, there's clearly one for everyone, but there's a catch. You'd actually need close to 150 billion people for that to be statistically likely. The discrepancy is down to a statistical quirk known as the coupon collector's problem, which of course, Bree, is when you use too many coupons and suddenly you got all these bulk buys and nowhere to store them.
That's what garages are for.
Though, no, those are for cars.
Oh.
or for living at home after your parents kick you out of the main house because, you know, you're 22.
Oh.
Or for like a secret studio where you either like build stuff or make stuff or shoot porn or shoot regular movies.
Maybe we should finish the quote.
Okay. The actual coupon collector's problem. Let's say there are 50 coupons in a jar and each time you draw one, it's put back in. How many would you need to draw before it's likely you've chosen each coupon at least once?
It takes very little time to collect the first few coupons.
Like Pidgeys and Rattatas.
The trouble is finding the last few. On average, drawing the last one takes about 50 draws on its own, so to collect all 50, you need about 225. It's possible that most people have a doppelganger, but no one has any good idea what the first number is. Indeed, it may never be possible to say definitively, since the perception of facial resemblance is subjective. Some people have trouble recognizing themselves in photos, while others rarely forget a face. And how we perceive similarity is heavily influenced by familiarity.
So how many pulls would it require for me to get, say, 151 of something?
Is this a Pokemon Go reference?
Yes, of course it is!
Damn it!
Even though it may not be possible, it's still fun to think about having a twin, specifically a celebrity twin.
So without further ado, SourceFed presents a list of host doppelgangers. Let's start with Steve. It's a good mixture between Jack Black and Josh Gad.
Maud's doppelganger is definitely J.K. Rowling with a dash of Laura Dern and just a hint of Vera Farmiga.
Sam definitely looks like Thomas Mann.
Will looks like Tyler James Williams. We asked him, that's what he said.
Yes. And Mike is just a beardier Jake Johnson.
I'm Paul Reiser. In life, actually. That's just my name. My name is actually Paul Reiser. Hi, I'm Paul Reiser, and boy, am I mad about you.
And I'm definitely the evil baby of Felicia Day and Haley Williams.
You don't have to be evil.
Of those two, though, I'm a bad influence.
Sure. And Raina.
Raina doesn't really look like anybody. Everybody kind of just looks like Raina.
I mean, we certainly do.
So what do you guys think about today's stories? Who's your celebrity doppelganger? Do you think any of us have different celebrity doppelgangers?
How do you feel about dinosaurs having lips and going Is that weird or cool or just kind of dumb? Let us know down in the comments below. I'm Matt Liebman.
And I'm Brie Esrig.
Hooray!
Reminding me of my high school years. I don't know about you guys, down to 3. Someone's going to be last.
Consent.
Right here on my tuchus.
You have to scream goonbag though.